Hi everyone, welcome to Otaku Saga. I'm DK.
I'm Rizzo.
And I'm Zero, and today in Anime Reaction we watched the 4th episode of Boku no Hero Academia.
If you want to check out our reaction for the 4th episode of Boku no Hero Academia, hit that link in the description below.
And don't forget to give us feedback in the comments section because we love hearing from you.
If you like what we're doing, feel free to subscribe to Otaku Saga. It's a nice break in your day.
Please support the official release.
We now return you to your regularly scheduled idiots.
Ding! Quick disclaimer, you may or may not hear banging and other power tools because we are having construction on our building.
Not us banging and acting like tools. The actual, there's construction going on downstairs.
Other than that, yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, on this episode of Boku no Hero Academia, we went through the exams.
Yeah.
Boom, yeah.
I was glad that they just got it out of the way in one episode.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Instead of 70 plus like some series.
Not gonna name any.
Yeah, that's the advantage of having a shorter series. So.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You can definitely just speed through things. But anyway, so what I think was very interesting is like I was expecting a lot more confined spaces, I guess, or
Instead
confined
of
students.
Oh,
More of like small classes of students going in.
Oh, okay. And there's like smaller areas.
Yeah, because like when they panned out, you just saw like 12 cities. What? And you're only allowed to use one?
No, so they were split into groups. So the only group that it showed was the one that our main character was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a huge fucking group.
Yeah.
It's also a huge fucking city.
But basically, if you paid attention to the intro, it said that at UA Academy, the acceptance rate was 1 in 300. Imagine how many students they have to get a full class of students when you're only accepting 1 out of every 300.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, you think a full class, like a full grade level of students would probably be, 120, 150 students.
And this is like nationwide though, right? It's not just like...
I think that I think they were saying like this might be world.
Very much so. If that's the case, then yeah, even
I don't know. I didn't quite.
Attrition.
Yeah, I didn't quite get that one. I'm not sure which area of effect that has. If it's world or national or continental.
Long story short, not many people get in.
Yes. So, yeah.
Yeah.
It did show a lot of the other characters' powers too, which was nice.
We got the V6 guy a little bit. Good at running away and good at making a dynamic entry.
Right.
Literally,
Ah!
VTech kicked in, yo.
Ha
Oh yeah.
I got to see the girl with the levitation powers
Oh yeah, the
a little bit more.
powers over physics.
That was kind of interesting.
nice
It's really
one.
interesting how much of a toll it takes on her. Because even before she got her leg pinned underneath the rebel, which is probably why she couldn't stand, but even before that, you could see that like every time she used it, it was taking a huge toll.
Well, I think the toll it takes on her body is proportionate to how much momentum she has to arrest. So, yeah, giant robots. A much bigger strain than falling child.
Actually, probably him falling, because at that height he probably would have reached terminal velocity. So him falling was probably actually a bigger toll than most of those robots.
Oh no, I wasn't talking about when he fell after knocking out the giant robot. I was talking about when he was tripping in the last episode.
Oh yeah.
So that's a little bit easier.
that compared to falling
from there, yeah.
Which, yeah, that's probably why she broke down. A wonderful multicolored anime puke.
Rainbow
puke. Strikes again.
Oh.
Also, speaking of puking, That ragdolling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Empathy pains for sure.
So we finally get Izumi?
The main characters.
Yeah.
We finally get to see his version of, well,
All
his short of.
His completely incomplete version of All Might's power.
He's a glass cannon. Well, he's very much a flesh and blood cannon.
So in this case,
Blood cannon.
in this case, One Punch Man means he can only punch once.
Oh, medic!
Oh,
No. He can punch twice. He was cocking
Right.
back.
Right, he can punch twice.
He's two punch man.
Yes. His right arm and his left arm.
Oh god, but that was so hilarious. The
one that he preserved.
the way that he survived was astoundingly hilarious. Just out of nowhere.
Smack a hoe.
Pimp slaps so hard, stops
Stop.
time for him.
Release.
Where's my money, hoe?
Oh, and also the school nurse.
Oh, Granny.
With the power to kiss it and make it better.
Aw.
I totally thought she was just gonna give him gummies, and that's why I made the sense of being.
What's it mean? Another
But
one.
that dubious title, man. What was it? The young. I forgot what the whole title was. I know it had young in it, but it was.
Oh, the school nurse.
Yep. It had young
Like
in it.
youthful or something like
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Youthful quill something. I think it would start with a Q.
that. Yeah.
Start with a Q and end it with a.
It was certainly a weird one.
Youthful heroin, recovery girl.
Youthful heroin recovery girl.
I do wonder how long she's had that nickname.
A
Yes.
while. Oh, about 90 years or so.
Brings a new meaning to the joke. Hello, nurse.
Goodbye.
Bye, nurse. And goodbye, viewers. I think that about wraps up for this episode of Anime Reaction. As always, I'm DK.
I'm Zero.
And I'm Rizzo.
See you next time.
Hi everyone, Otaku Saga here, and we really hope you enjoyed this episode of Anime Reaction.
Yeah, and if you have an idea for an anime that you'd like to see us watch, leave a comment down below.
If you really like what we do, feel free to subscribe to our channel and visit our website at www.otakusaga.com.
And as always, thanks for watching.